Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Sendy Pibersen from English Education Study Program Grade A. My student number are 2210205008. So, in this video, I would like to read the next article about North America Indians. The first people to live in North America were the American Indians or Native Americans. According to the religious and folklores of many Indians groups, their earliest ancestors arrived in North America from the inside of the earth. Modern scientists, however, believe that the first Native American came from Asia 50,000 to 80,000 years ago across the bridge strait from the Siberia to Alaska. They were nomads, that is, they did not live in the one place but instead were always on the move as they looked for food. In other words, the first American Indians were hunters who followed the animals their food source during time of migration from place to place. Together, the nomadic people and animals slowly migrated toward the south. This early inhibition spread out all over the North America continent, now Canada, the United States, and Mexico. There was a great variety of languages, religious beliefs, and customs among the many tribes or groups of Indians. By the time the first Europeans arrived, the Indians were living in several different cultures areas. The members of various tribes in each center of culture had frequent contact with one another and shared similar characteristics, but they didn't have much in common with tribes in other cultural areas. For example, the Pima and Papago tribes of the southwestern desert had similar uh, had custom and habits, but their lifestyle was completely different from that of the Sioux, who live on the plains, the Apaches in the southwest, and the Quitico and Tlingit on the northwest coast, or the Natchez and Tonkawas on the Gulf Coast and in Florida. The lifestyle of the people who live in each culture area reflected the geography of the area. The inhabitation of the northwest coast, now British Columbia, Canada, lived by hunting and fishing. But they didn't live a nomadic life. They didn't need to follow animals from place to place because they could take advantage of the resources where they were living. The ocean and rivers produce salmon, halibut, and many other fish. The forests were rich in animal life. They offered deer, elk, and bear, as well as smaller animals. In the forest, the inhabitant could also find berries to eat and food for boats, furniture, and houses. Geography influences other areas of life too. Hunting was seasonal work based in summer, therefore, the tribe members were very busy at a certain time of year, but in other seasons they had the opportunity to spend time in creative activities such as woodworking and art, from the which the Northwest Coast Indians become well known. Unlike the inhibition of the Northwest Coast, the Indians of the Eastern Plains had an agricultural. They live in farming communities and rice crops.com. Land seeds and the teeth of the tribes died daily from those in the northwest at their weir of few deadlands. Their houses were the of wood, while of food was growing. The people stayed in their communities up. Yet after the rest, where they had grew in the coves, the Indians built to the house they had gotten from Spanish past to hand battles during the month when they were looking for the buffalo. The lifestyle of the hunter was similar to that of the many regions the western plateau. This amazing anecdote. When Europeans arrived on the North America continent first 100 years ago, the Native American old way of life began to change. The differences between Europeans and Indians value soon led to the difficulties. As the whites moved west, they took over more and more of the land of for themselves. Native America and not only their land but also their lives to widespread wars and sickness that were not existent in North America before the European came, but they had lost something even more important. Their sense of identity when the Plains Indians, for instance, lost their hunting grounds and why the buffalo became almost an extinct. The most important characteristic of their society, the buffalo hunt, was gone today. Although some Native American live in urban areas, Many live on reservation land and the government set aside for them. Some tribes have held on to the language and ancient custom of their ancestors, while others in general have forgotten the old ways. Although some groups are relatively wealthy, most are very poor and have had to receive help from the government. In recent years, many tribes have begun to regain their sense of identity and their cultural heritage. They are having wars once again, this time in court, where they have sat in several legal battles. They are fighting to win back their land and their fishing and hunting rights, the best of their ancestral way of life. So, I think it's enough from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.